Folktales. Today, I want us to talk. Who is in the house? Everyone gather. Let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Who is in the house? Welcome. Let's talk. Who is there? Who is there? Who is there? Who is there? Join us. Let's talk. Let's talk. This is Olubeauty African Folktales. Olubeauty African Folktales. I want us to talk. I want to show my face. It's been a while. I've been on. Let me go to the channel. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, who is in the house? Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to my live stream. This is Olubeauty African Folktales. Today, I want to share a story. Life one. I want to share a story. I want to tell us a story. No more hiding under the camera. Today, I want to tell us a story. I said, let me just do this one. If this one is okay, it then means I will be doing it once or 2 times in a month. While the other one, I will be doing the other one also 2 times in a month. So I want to see the one that is more better. Who is there? 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 I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I want to see people. All my subscribers. Oh yeah, everyone gather. Let's talk. I have story. I have story to tell. Very good one at that. I have story to tell. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Can we talk? Who is in the house? Who is in the house? Who is there? Who is in the house? Who? Yeah, streams of stream healing prayers. Thank you. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Who? I'm waiting so that we can talk. Okay. As nobody is coming, let me just be saying it so that anybody that come across it will say it. I want to tell you a story. About, this is a true life story about a lady by name Ngozi. She's very beautiful, very, very beautiful, and also she's from a well-to-do family, and she has a friend. I would say she had, because there are no more friends, Abby. Yeah, but she had a friend that she trusted with everything. In fact, her friend Ifeoma is her childhood girlfriend. They grew together, but Ifeoma is not from a rich family like Ngozi, but Ifeoma always jealous of Ngozi, but Ngozi did not notice it because he felt that maybe he didn't notice anything. So they were friends from childhood until after their graduation from university. And this, their friendship, excuse me, is not friend that this person doesn't know the secret of this person. They know everything about themselves. They know each other very well. So as they are going, Ngozi met one man, a very fine, handsome young man who just came back from abroad. He came back, they met, in Igbo land, we have celebration that we normally do. Sometimes like New Yam Festival, we celebrate New Yam Festival, we celebrate Christmas in a bigger way. So during the New Yam Festival, during that New Yam Festival, there is a place in the field. We normally play ball. We normally play ball. This group will play. This group will play. And it's a way of bringing everybody together. So that is it. So during that football something, that was when she met the guy. This is a true life story, but I'm not going to use their original name. I'm using make-believe name, not their original name. So now, if Ngozi met, I will take the name as Emeka. Ngozi met Emeka, and Emeka is a very handsome young man. And Emeka came back from America. He wants to marry. So he came back to search for a wife. On seeing Ngozi, he now felt that two of them can work things together. So they became friends. And Emeka wants to marry. He doesn't want long-time friendship. He just wants meet and marry. So when he met Ngozi, he made his intention known to Ngozi. So women now, we can do shakara. So Ngozi now told him that yeah, but he didn't. But he wants to know him before everything. That is, you cannot just meet me like that and now tell me you want to marry me and I jump into conclusion and accept it. Things are not done like that. So Emeka now said, okay, no problem. Just think over it and let's see how everything will go. So that period, that New Yam Festival period, some people when they came home, some people used to stay maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks before they would go back. So that Emeka, when he came, he visited Ngozi's family, and he also made his intentions known to them. So one thing led to another. Two of them slept. Then the guy now promised that he wants to do everything so that he will take him along with him to America. Now some people, whenever they hear that person is in abroad, they don't want to think again. You understand? So Ngozi was like, give me time. Let me know you a little before we can jump into this marriage of a thing. And when all these things was going on, Ifeoma was there. Ngozi used to tell Ifeoma everything about the man. But Ifeoma has not seen the man face to face. And the man Emeka has not seen Ifeoma face to face. You understand? So one day, Ngozi decided to show Ifeoma Emeka, but not introducing her to Emeka. He just showed Ifeoma Emeka by far. That kind of, see, come, let me show you. He now show her, but he did not introduce her to Emeka. So Emeka did not know who Ifeoma is to Ngozi. So now, after everything, that Emeka now came to the came to Ngozi's family and did introduction. You know, in Igbo land, before you can be fully married, for a start, what Igbo people normally do, for a start, you will do first, you will do introduction. After introduction, there are stages you will go before you will be fully married. So the man did the first stage, because why he did that first stage is because Ngozi was like telling him that, see, I don't want to rush things. I want to know you first before we can talk about marriage. I want to know you first. So, but because the man has already made up his mind that this, you are my wife, I want to marry you, I don't want to wait. Okay, if you want to know me more, let's do the introduction. Then we can now do other things as you are, by step, you will now know me. So that's what they did. Then went Emeka and some few people from his family, they went and did introduction on Ngozi's head. And you know, when somebody is getting married, it's not everybody that you will tell at that moment. There are some people you will not tell. There are some people you will tell. For a start, it's only when everybody will know is when when you want to do traditional wedding. That's when almost everybody will know. Or when you want to do your white wedding. Even some people say when they want to do their traditional wedding, it's not everybody that they invite. So that is it. So now, when Emeka did that introduction, Ngozi did not invite Ifeoma, because for Ngozi, he want to keep it in a low key. You understand? And again, although he told Ifeoma, but Ifeoma did not come. He just tell her as he's coming to see my people. You understand? So you know that kind of a thing is, you are not supposed to invite any other lady to be there. So that was what happened. Then after everything, Emeka now traveled back to America, saying that maybe when he come back during December time, that's when he will do everything. So when he traveled, he and Ngozi, they are talking every time on phone as somebody that kept somebody to marry. They are talking every time. They will chat, discuss everything. And sometimes when they were discussing, Ifeoma will be there with Ngozi. So, and everything, you know, sometimes it's not good. No matter how good, no matter how close you and somebody is, it's not everything that you will share. There are things that are meant to be secret. But being that some people, because you don't know who is who, no matter that you have been with that person for so long, when good thing is coming your way, it's not good to just to be sharing, talking, saying it to everybody you see. Sometimes it's not good. So now, back to the story. Sorry that I deviated. So back to the story. Everything that Emeka do for Ngozi, Ngozi will tell Ifeoma. And sometimes Ngozi will be there. Ifeoma will be there. Ngozi will be answering the call. All the sweetie words that they are saying and everything, she will be hearing it. And inside her, she was jealous. And mind you, Ifeoma has been jealous of Ngozi right from day one. But Ngozi did not notice it. Or maybe she noticed it, but she doesn't want to take action. So as time goes on, Ifeoma started feeling somehow. She started, having these thoughts on what to do. And as all these things was going on, Ngozi did not know. So when the Christmas period was approaching, Ngozi has already told Ifeoma that, Emeka is coming, and he's coming to do things. He's coming. In fact, if you come, we'll finish everything, and I will follow him to America. And you know, some people, especially in Africa, whenever this person is trying to, maybe somebody you are trying to travel, it's not everybody that are happy that you want to move out of that country. It's not everybody, no matter who the person is. Sometimes they are not happy, but they will be laughing with you. They will be laughing, smiling with you, but inside they are not happy. So, but this lady Ngozi is somebody that has open mind, you understand, and she believed that Ifeoma is happy with her, but she didn't know that Ifeoma is not happy. So as they were going, okay, Serenity one thing. Hello, okay, welcome. Hello, welcome, Serenity one thing. Abby, yeah, welcome, and Ami Hussein, welcome too. I see you people, welcome. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask, because if I finish I will still ask questions. That is because the story has a lot. So now Ngozi has told Ifeoma when the man will come back and what he's coming back to do. That is when Emeka will come back and what he's coming back to do, and how everything is going to happen. So Ngozi, Ifeoma started having evil thoughts. He started having evil thoughts. So Ngozi did not know that Ifeoma has gone to a herbalist. I'm just cutting this story. This is a real life story. I know who this thing happened to. So it's a real life story. That's why I'm not fabricating anything. You understand? So now, Ifeoma went to a herbalist and did what she did. It's only her that knows what she did with the herbalist. So she did what she did, and now she was now waiting for Emeka to come. You understand? And Ngozi is not careful at all. She wasn't careful at all. So all the questions Ngozi Ifeoma was asking her, she was answering, giving her the accurate answers. Ifeoma asked her, which day is Emeka coming to see you? Because when Emeka now, during that when the Christmas period was, when Christmas arrived, Emeka now came back. When Emeka came back, Ngozi told Ifeoma, my fiancé has come back. So we are going to do our traditional wedding. From there, everything, we are settling everything, this and that. So because Emeka has come back, and Ngozi is no more having time with Ifeoma like before. Now, Ifeoma now came one day and asked her, which day is Emeka coming? Because she was telling her, Ngozi was telling Ifeoma that Emeka is coming so date to come so that he and the family, they will gather to fix the date for the traditional wedding and other things. Ngozi did not take. Ngozi she's not careful. So she told Ifeoma everything, the time Emeka will come, and everything that they are going to do. Do you know what happened? Ifeoma has not seen Emeka eyeball to eyeball for the first time. But what happened? She went on the road. She went on that particular day. Emeka supposed to come to Ngozi's house for them to negotiate the date and everything. No, for them to fix the date. Sorry, for them to fix the date and everything. Ifeoma went on the road. He was waiting on the road that he will pass to Ngozi's house. So Ifeoma went and stand on that road, waiting for him to come, because being that Ifeoma has already told, even that Ngozi has already told her about the man. He has seen the man from afar, but the man didn't know who she is. You understand? But Ifeoma can identify the Emeka. But two of them has never been together to talk. You understand? Or for Emeka to know that is Ngozi's best friend. But all the time, Ngozi has been speaking with Emeka. He used to tell him that she has a best friend, this and that and that. And two of them have spoken on phone. You see one irony of it. They have spoken on phone, but they don't. Emeka did not know him. But Ngozi has shown Ifeoma who Emeka is. But they have not come to close. You understand? I don't know whether what I'm saying, whether it's making sense or I don't know. So now, after, on that day that Emeka supposed to visit Ngozi's family, Ifeoma now blocked them on the road. He blocked Emeka on the road. I don't know the kind charm the herbalist did for her. Immediately, Ifeoma set her eye on Emeka. Everything changed. Everything changed. Emeka now forget that he wants to marry. Emeka did not remember who is Ngozi again. Everything he wanted to do to Ngozi, he now did it on Ifeoma's head. Even Emeka's family, everybody was like, this is not the lady you said you want to marry. He said, no, he doesn't have any other person. It's this person that he wants to marry, this and that and that. Even his mother was like, I don't understand. Emeka, this is not the wife you brought that you want to marry. Who is this? He said, no, this is the one. This is the person. Even his father, everybody was like, what is going on? He said, no, he doesn't want to marry any other person. This is the person he came back to marry. Hey. The whole family was like, And you can take a horse to the water, to the river, but you cannot force the horse to drink water. So that is it. It was like, everybody was like, this is not the lady you brought that you want to marry. Why sudden change of mind? He said no, that he did not bring any other person. It's this person. And the lady, Ifeoma herself, was doing as if she's innocent. She didn't even know anything. She was innocent. All these things. So Ngozi, on her own side, they waited for Emeka. They couldn't see. Days, they couldn't see. So Ngozi's mother now asked her, what is happening? Where is your fiancé? You said that they are coming. He said he has been calling him, that he's no more answering his call, this and that and that. I said, okay, why not go to their house? Go and see. Let's know what is going on. Ngozi getting to the house of Emeka, he saw Ifeoma. Because some women, some ladies, we know how to do shakara. At first, when Ngozi's parents was telling her to go to Emeka's house to find out what was going on, she didn't want to go. She was like saying maybe as somebody that just came back, maybe he has changed his mind, this and that, he doesn't care, this and that. So it's after her mother persuaded her. That was why she now went. And days has passed. Could you believe that Ngozi went to Emeka's house? Who did she saw? She saw her best friend. Her best friend, Ifeoma. This one is not that they want to. Emeka has gone to Ifeoma's house, did everything. Under how many days? Hey. So, and when Ngozi now came, Mama Emeka was like, Ngo, what happened that you and Emeka separated and you didn't even care to come and tell her what was going on? Ngozi was dumbfounded. Ngozi was like, we didn't have any quarrel. Ngozi now explained everything to the mother that she was even thinking that maybe he was occupied. That was why. So it was the mother, that is Emeka's mother, that told Ngozi that see what happened. Ifeoma now his daughter has married this lady. And another mistake that Ngozi did was when Mama Emeka was telling her that, instead of her to open up and tell the woman that this is my best friend. You understand? You know, there are some people in this life, sometimes too over pride is not good. There are things that will happen. You need to calm down. Explain things to people that are supposed to understand things so that things will not go bad too much. But due to Ngozi is somewhere that she felt that if this one doesn't happen, this one will happen. So she did not explain to Mama Emeka that this is my best friend. You people should look into this marriage. Something is going on. She did not. So she was thinking that maybe Emeka now saw Ifeoma and now feel like marrying her. Okay, well, that one is good. She doesn't want to. And Ifeoma was manipulating Ngozi too, telling her that she was on her own. Oh, this person now came, say he wants to marry her. That she didn't even remember say it's the same person. Can you imagine that kind of lie? Just like that, they married. But do you know where what break the camel's back, or what are they normally say, is that after they have married and traveled back, Ngozi now found out that she was pregnant. You can imagine this kind of thing. She found out that she was pregnant. For who? For Emeka. And Emeka has made his choice, whether with clear eyes or without clear eyes. We will come to that one. When she found out that she was pregnant, mind you, Ngozi is from a rich family. And you know, there are some rich families, they don't tolerate nonsense, especially in Igbo land. If in Igbo land, some parents in Igbo land, they don't appreciate it for their daughter to give birth without a husband. They don't. They will send you away. Some will disassociate with you. So now, when they found out that Ngozi was pregnant, everybody was like, what is going on? How can you be pregnant to someone who has dumped you? You know, that kind of thing. With backbones that is in the family, everybody was like, you have brought shame to this house, this and that and that and that. Her father was very, very angry. But after everything, they cannot throw their daughter. Being the only daughter, others was boys, the only daughter. They are a family of 6. He has 4 boys that senior her. 4 boys. He has siblings, 4 siblings with her and their father, and family of 7. Now, the siblings, the brothers, they wanted to fight. You know, boys now, they want to do gara. But their father now called their attention, saying no, that he doesn't want problem. That they are going to take care of Ngozi. And Ngozi said that he doesn't want Emeka's people to know that the pregnancy belongs to Emeka. That is, she doesn't want to scatter Emeka's marriage. You see that kind of heart. That she doesn't want to scatter Emeka's marriage. And she did not know that all this thing that has been happening, Emeka was not in his clear eyes. This story long, but I will just say it the little I can. Now, Now, after everything, Emeka and Ifeoma, they are now married, living in London, in US. And Emeka and Ifeoma always come home every Christmas. Even before Emeka married, he used to come home every year. Sometimes he will come 2 times in a year. You know, Igbo people, anywhere they go, they will always want to go home. You understand? Especially this Christmas season. Every Christmas season, Igbo people always want to travel home because it's always the time to gather, to meet with your family. In short, it's a time for family reunion. You understand? So now, Emeka and Ifeoma, they visit home every Christmas. And when on the side of Ngozi, when her pregnancy was due, she put to bed 2 boys. 2 boys. Then on the side of Emeka and Ifeoma, the first issue, Ifeoma gave birth to a baby girl. You know, in fact, after everything, Ifeoma has 4 girls in Emeka's house as their children. Then Ngozi did not marry again because of this situation. He said, how can she don't want to marry because of these 2 children? She wants to raise the children. She don't want to go to any other man's house. So now, and again, as the story goes, I didn't know whether this one is true or lie. But what Ngozi said is that Emeka was the first man she ever knew as a man, as a woman. Emeka was the first man to enter her. So because of that, she don't want to marry again. She said she don't want anything to do with any man again. As she wants to focus on her children, the 2 boys that she has. She wants to focus on them. So even after everything, because after everything, her father let her die. So remaining only her mother and her siblings. So they persuaded her to marry. She refused. She said that she wants to train her sons, that she don't want to marry again. That it's like marriage is not her type. So now, she did not marry again. All these things. So now, after 30 good years, I just cut the story. After 30 good years, one Christmas like this, Emeka and Ifeoma and their 4 daughters, they came home. These daughters I'm talking of, some of them has gotten married though. Some has gotten married, some have gotten children. Hey God. Now they came home as usual. When they came home, can you believe that since all this while, Ifeoma has been going to the native doctor every year? If they come home, he will go to the native doctor to renew what she did. Human beings. So now, after 30 good years, she now came home. She felt that like, I'm no more doing, after all, the children has grown, everybody, so I'm no more going to that place, this and that and that. She did not go and renew what she has been renewing. And when the husband started looking at her somehow, one morning, the man woke up and he was like looking at her somehow. So the man was like asking her. That is after they came back to Nigeria on New Year Day. That was how the thing happened. On New Year Day, the man woke up from sleep. That's Emeka. He woke up from sleep. He was like, who are you? Who are you? I can't remember knowing who you are. Hey, is it drama? What? Ifeoma was like, I'm your wife. Why are you asking who am I? I'm your wife. We have been married for so. He said, no. Where is Ngozi? Where is Ngozi? Everybody was like looking at him. Are you normal? He said, no, he doesn't know this woman. He started asking, where is Ngozi? Where is Ngozi? Everybody was like, Ngozi ke? Which Ngozi? So when this thing was happening, Ifeoma dressed fast and went out. She went to the native doctor where she normally renewed the thing, because that year she felt that everything is now normal, that no need of going to renew. But when this drama started, she went out immediately to go to that native doctor's house. But on getting there, the native doctor was no more. She don't know what to do. And she met the native doctor's children, was like asking, how? See what your father has been doing to me. Who will help me? They told her, no, none of us is practicing that thing again. We have scattered the juju that the children was like, we have scattered everything, nothing like that in this house again. We don't want, we are now Christian, this and that. She started from there crying, came back. When she came back to the house, Emeka was like, woman, who are you? You said you are my wife. Which wife? Who married you? How? Hey, that was when Kalasa burst. That was when all the story, everything now turned upside down. And even the children, because it's not all of them that has gotten married. Some are still in the house. It's like about 2 or so was still in the house. They were like, daddy, you are what that? The man said, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. Who are you? The family, everybody gathered. Because even his father, his elderly father was like, are you going nuts? Are you mad? Is it not the wife you married? You married her, you did this, you did that. The man said, no, I don't know. I don't know this woman. I don't know this woman. Where is my wife? Where is Ngozi? Where is Ngozi? Everybody was like, which Ngozi again? Ngozi that you said that you don't want to marry again. Which Ngozi? That was when the woman now, that the thing, all this commotion, at a point, Ifeoma started doing like as if she wants to go mad. So she started shouting, I will confess, I will confess, I will confess. Everybody was like, you will confess what? What do you want to confess? He said, I will confess, so I'm the one that did it. I will confess, so I'm the one that did it. You are the one that did what? The family of Emeka's family was like, what is going on? You are the one that did what? Tell us now. He said, I will confess, so I will confess, I will confess. During, everybody now said, the elderly father now said, okay, you people should allow her to talk. Let's hear from her. She started confessing that she did something to Emeka. She narrated how she did it, how Ngozi has been telling her about Emeka, how everything. Hey, everybody was like, what? And when all these things was happening, Emeka was busy looking for Ngozi, asking everybody in the house, where is Ngozi? Ngozi is my wife. Where is Ngozi? Ngozi. Until this woman finished confession. Now, everybody was like, you did this to your best friend. And before now, Emeka's mother was now late. She has died. And Emeka's father is still alive. So Emeka's father was like asking her, so Ngozi was your best friend. You betray your best friend. You use charm to maneuver Emeka and marry Emeka. All these years, you did not have repentance. What's changed now? She now told them how she has been going every year to renew it, but this year she felt that everything is now in order. There's no need of her going to native doctor again. That was why everything now burst. Hey. And when they were saying all these things, Emeka was busy saying that the woman should get out of his house. Both the children, that's none of she don't know them. Even the one that the eldest one, the eldest daughter, two of them that have gotten married. Emeka said that they are not his children, that he cannot take them. That he cannot take them. That he cannot take children that he does not know where they come from. The children, they now rejected their mother. They want to follow their father, but their father rejected them, saying that he don't know them. How can he father somebody that he don't know? This thing went on till Emeka was shouting that he wants to see Ngozi. So Emeka family, because when all these things was happening, Emeka's father gathered Omunna, his relatives, his kinsmen. He gathered his kinsmen for them to hear what is going on, because Emeka was shouting, saying that Ifeoma will not sleep in his house again, that he doesn't want to see Ifeoma near his house again. And Emeka's father was saying that things are not done like that. You have married her. You cannot chase her away. And she has been with you. She has had 4 girls for you. So where are you chasing her to? Emeka said that all the things they are saying that is none of his business. That Ifeoma will not step foot in his house again. That was why Emeka's father now gathered the kinsmen for them to talk on the matter, because things are getting out of hand. And the children that she had for Emeka is rejecting all of them, saying that he doesn't know them. Everybody was in confusion on how to go about this, what to do. So the kinsmen, they were like saying that Emeka's father, because he's Emeka's compound, that is in their compound, they have a family house. His father is a rich man. He was a rich man, you understand? He built so many houses. So the kinsmen now said that as things is still hot like this, that Emeka's father should house Ifeoma and her children in one of the buildings until, let's see if Emeka will calm down, because there is no way you will chase a woman that you had children with, and you have paid her bride price, you did white wedding, you did everything with her, that it's not possible for you to chase her away, and she had children for you. Emeka said, even if Emeka now told him that even if the Ifeoma stay in that house, in his father's house, that he don't want to have anything to do with her. Now, not even now, he will never have anything to do with her. Now, Emeka wants Ngozi. But when all these things was happening, Emeka's family, they know that Ngozi had children, but they didn't know that the children belongs to Emeka, because nobody told them. They thought that maybe after everything, Ngozi now got pregnant with another man. They didn't know that the children belongs to them. So when Emeka was quarreling, telling his father that he wants to see Ngozi this and that, his father now told him, Ngozi you want to see has children out of wedlock. And you know that kind of thing. He said he has children out of wedlock. He has two boys now and 2 grown-up ones. Even say someone it's like they have gotten married, this and that and that. So how can you want somebody who is now a grandma? He said, Emeka said he doesn't want to know. He wants to see Ngozi eyeball to eyeball. He wants to talk with her. All these things was happening. Ngozi did not know that Kasala has bossed that side. Because Ngozi and Emeka, they are not from the same town. You understand? They are not from the same town. So when all these things was happening, Ngozi did not know. Then after some days, Emeka now went to Ngozi's compound. And mind you, Ngozi's father, it's like Ngozi's father is now late. Ngozi's father has already died. He's no more alive. But Ngozi's mother was still alive. And his Ngozi's siblings too, they were there. But due to Ngozi's children, they are now, Ngozi is in rich family. She was born from a rich family, and now that richness now reached to her sons. Her two sons, that is the twin baby she gave birth to. They have now grown and they are now into money. They have built their own house. They have bought their own land, built their own house. So Ngozi is no more in the family house. She's now living with her children in their own compound. When Emeka came, it was like they were like he came and he met Emeka. He met Ngozi's mother in their family house. This is seasonal. This is a Christmas season. You understand? That was in January. All this thing was happening during January. After Christmas, January. So some people they were still at home while some has left. Now when Emeka came, Mama Ngozi has forgotten who he was. Mama Ngozi is no more young, so she has forgotten who Emeka was. When Emeka came, Emeka is now more matured, more than when as people are growing, as days are going, people are changing. You understand? So Emeka's face is no more the face Mama Ngozi used to know. You understand? So when he visited the house, Mama Ngozi could not recognize who he was. So he now introduced himself. Mama Ngozi was like, what brought you to our house? That kind of a thing, man. He said, he came, he wants to see Ngozi, this and that and that. He started telling Mama Ngozi what happened. Mama Ngozi said, no, I'm not the only one that will hear this story. I have to call my children. Let them come and call people around. Let them come and hear this story, this thing you are saying. So Mama Ngozi called other of his sons that are still around with their wives and family. They now came. Emeka started telling his story. So after saying all this, men sometimes the way they reason is different from the way women reason. When Emeka said all these things, Ngozi's siblings, they are boys, they are men. They didn't want to hear what he was saying. They were like, what nonsense, what rubbish are you talking about? What nonsense are you saying? But Mama Ngozi was like, you people should calm down. This kind of a thing do happen. But they don't want to listen. Because that anger that he pregnanted their sister and he now abandoned him, he now abandoned her. That anger, Ngozi's siblings was still in that anger. So they don't want to hear whatever nonsense he was uttering. They want to push him away from the house. So Mama Ngozi was like, wait, we must wait. This is not the way to do things. You people should wait. Let's hear him out. But Ngozi's siblings, they don't want to hear. They pursue him. He left. So Mama Ngozi now later went to Ngozi's compound and told Ngozi what happened. Ngozi now said that that it might be true, it might not be true, but let's wait and see what will happen. You understand? And see whether what the man was saying, what Emeka is saying is true. Before then, after this incident, Ngozi now, that kind of person, he now sent somebody to go and inquire from Ifeoma's family to know whether what was going on is true. What he heard, whether what she heard is true. When they went there, they saw Ifeoma and two of her children. And it's like two of her children and one of her grandchildren in their father's house. Mind you, Ifeoma's parents, they are not rich. They are just middle class people. They are not rich. They are not poor. They are just like that. You understand? You understand? They are not rich. They are not poor. So now, when Ngozi now see that the whole thing was truth, he now told his siblings, see that she inquired, and the whole thing, the man was what Emeka was saying was true. That true. That was what Ifeoma did. And after some days, Ifeoma came to Ngozi's house to beg. Please, oh, my audience, I want to ask, if somebody do something like this to you and come, are you going to give that person seat? I want to know. Anybody that is on this live stream, please, I want to know. What are you going to do to somebody that did this type of thing, and he now came back to apologize? I want to know whether, if you are in Ngozi's shoe, will you forgive? But remember, with your own carnal heart, it's not easy. For me, it's not easy. But forgiveness is for your own sake, not for that person's sake. You understand? It's for your own sake. So, but let's continue our story because I want to stay just 1 hour. I don't want to exceed 1 hour. But look at the time now. So now, Ifeoma came to Ngozi's house. Ngozi's family house, not Ngozi's house. Ngozi's family house. She met Ngozi's mother with the people that are staying with her. She started begging that they should look for Ngozi, that she came to look for Ngozi. She wants to apologize, this and that and that, that see what she did. She did it out of envy. She did it out of jealousy, this and that. Mama Ngozi was like, mind you, all the time Ngozi and Ifeoma was friend. Ngozi always makes sure that Ifeoma is living to her standard. Sometimes Ngozi do pay Ifeoma's school fees. Sometimes Ngozi give Ifeoma money. Ngozi has done so much good to Ifeoma. But now, what did Ifeoma do? She paid her with evil. Ngozi has, even, there was a time, during their friendship, there was a time Ngozi's father had an accident. No, sorry, Ifeoma's father had an accident. It's Ngozi that paid the hospital bill and even gave them money for their upkeep. Ifeoma did not remember all these things. She did not remember all these things. And she betrayed her best friend. She betrayed her. It's not easy only betray. She did a lot. Because for me, what she did, if she see poison to poison Ngozi, she could have did it. She could have done it. She could have done it. But you see, because anybody that take away your food, anybody that take away something that belongs to you, something that you hold precious, anybody that took it away from you, that person has killed you. What remains? So that is it. Now, when she was asking for forgiveness, after some days, they called meeting. Everybody gathered. Ngozi was there. Ifeoma was there. Ngozi's family and the Ifeoma's family, they were there. her mother, Ngozi's Ifeoma's mother and Ifeoma's parents, they were like that they did not know that their daughter did this type of thing, and they are now aged. There are no more young people. They are now aged. They were like saying that they don't know. They thought that what their daughter told them was the truth. They thought that the man just switched over to her, but they didn't know. And the mama Ifeoma said that when all this thing was going on, she was not in support. That she was not in support. She did not, everything they did, that she wasn't in support. But who is she to say no when Ifeoma was doing all those things? That she didn't know, and she wasn't in support of the marriage from the beginning. After everything, let me just, to cut out the whole story short, Ngozi later forgave Ifeoma. She forgave her, but not to become friends again. She forgave her for her own good. You understand? Ifeoma, Ngozi said that she believed if God wants two of he and Emeka to be husband and wife, it could have, maybe this thing could have been prevented. Maybe it's not God's wish. That was why Ifeoma was able to do that. And why? Do you know why Ngozi was able to forgive? Because Ngozi, as time goes on, Ngozi now found Christ. You understand? She now found Christ, and she started being. She was now a born again Christian. So she now do it as the Lord led her. She forgave Ifeoma. Now, where the cocoa is now is after the meeting, they told Emeka that the children, these two boys, he was the father of the in fact, he is the father of the children. Or not children, men now, because they are now grown up. Emeka now wants those men to come and live with him. Is it possible? He wants them. He did everything for them to come under his roof. They refuse. They say he can be their father. He can be their father biologically, but they don't know him. They don't know him. So now, my question to those that are watching me, what will you do in this situation? And which advice are you going to tender in this situation? Are you going to tell those men, because they are now men, somebody that is over 25 years is no more a child. They are 29 years or so. They are no more children. They are now adults. So now, are you going to tell them that you people should move, go and follow your father? Or are you going to tell them you people should abandon your father? I want to know. If you were to judge this story now, how are you going to judge it? How? Who is in the house? Is there nobody there? I want to hear. How are you going to judge this story? This story is painful. And what moral lesson are we getting in this story? One, it's not good to tell somebody the good that is coming your way. It's not good, because you don't know the kind of heart the person you are talking to. You don't know the kind of heart that person has. Yes, it's your friend, yes, but be careful who you share your secret with. Be careful. Two, Forgiveness is good. It's for your own good, not for the person that you are forgiving. No, it's for your own good. You see how Ngozi forgave Ifeoma? It's for her own good, not for Ifeoma. She forgave her without minding the pain she went through. She forgave her. Forgiveness is good, very, very good, because it clears way for you. You see? Again, it's very bad to do evil. Evil, I have never seen anybody evil pay. Evil know the pay. As we dey talk am, evil know the pay. It's very bad. Don't be faster than your shadow. Don't. In anything you are doing on this earth, make sure that your hand is clean. Don't jump into marrying another person's husband, because at the end, it's you that will suffer it. Ask the people that has done that kind of a thing. Where did they end? Even if it is your sister's husband that you snatch, it will not end well with you. Even if it is your friend's husband that you took, it will not end well. No evil that will end well. No evil doer that will always, nothing. Once the thing is evil, it will always breed evil. So remove your hand from anything evil. And again, you know why Emeka fall into this victim? Because I didn't say that part. Why Emeka, when Emeka was on the way to Ngozi's house, Ifeoma stopped him. He was inside his car. He was the one driving. It's because he was looking. If he did not stop, the charm that Ifeoma did couldn't have get him, because it's because he stopped. A lady was stopping you. Do you have anything to do with the lady? Why are you stopping? Why? According to their story, why are you stopping? You know where you are going to. Why not focus to that place you are going to? If he did not stop, the charm couldn't have gotten him. It's because he stopped. He wants to hear what the pretty dancer wants to say. And the pretty dancer swallowed him. So in anything you are doing, focus. And again, if Emeka is a praying type, all these things wouldn't have happened. It's because he's not a praying type. He doesn't pray. So in anything you do, pray. Pray. Prayer. With prayer, you will overcome any temptation that enemy has placed on your way. But whereby you don't know God, how can you pray? How? Tell me how. This is the reason why Emeka fall into this ditch. And now he doesn't have children, because the men that Ngozi gave birth to, they don't want to go to his house. And the one that used charm to marry him did not give him male child. You see, everything you do on this earth, there is a pay. There is a time for reckoning. There is a pay. You see, who knows if Ifeoma did not do this, had it been he married the person that he's supposed to marry, all these things couldn't have happened. Now look at it. And do you know, because of this situation, Ifeanyi's first daughter that got married, the person that married her sent her back, saying that he is not sure if her mother did not do the same thing to him. Imagine that. Imagine that. So now, I said I will stay 1 hour. This is my first time. Now, guys, in this our story, tell me what you learn from this story. Tell me what you learned from this story. And again, drop your suggestion. Whether Ngozi's children, whether they are supposed to go back to their father or to stay with their mother. I need your suggestion. And again, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. And again, tell me, I want to know, my subscribers, I want to know if to be doing this once in a month or 2 times in a month, we talk like this. The other times, I'll be dishing out the story the way I used to do, the way we normally do. You know, this is African Folktales. This is Olubeauty African Folktales. In case you did not know, this is Olubeauty African Folktales. Okay? So now, tell me your suggestion. Whether this one I did today, whether it's okay, whether we'll be doing like this and continue doing the one I know how to do best. So tell me, please. This is Olubeauty African Folktales. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to help us grow this channel. You know, I'm new in this African Folktales. I'm a new person. This is my 1 year. You know, 1 year. Not that I have been steady in this 1 year. No, I have not been steady. Sometimes I will post, sometimes I will not post. Why? Because I'm working. I have other things I'm doing. But, you know, I have passion for storytelling. That's why I picked it. I have passion for it. I love telling stories, especially telling stories that will educate people, that will help people to know that what is happening in this part of the country, in this part of the world, Africa, Nigeria to be precise. I love telling people the story, for people to know that people there, we have a lot of characters, a lot of things that is happening that people didn't know. So please, subscribe to my channel to help me grow. Help this channel to grow. I don't know who is there. Who am I talking with? Is there nobody in the house? Is there nobody here? Nobody's talking. Why? And nobody's liking this video. Why? Why nobody's liking the video? Is it not good enough? All my subscribers, where are you people? Okay. Okay, at least this is my first time. This is my first time. Then this is my first time. Maybe as time goes on, I will learn. I don't know how to do it. This is my first time. I've not done this. It's only in TikTok that I do go live. But here, I've not done it. This is my first time of going live. So, subscribe if you have not. Subscribe. subscribe to this channel to help us grow our channel. Guys, if you're there, tell me. I need to know. If you have listened to the story, tell me how you feel about the story. Tell me how you feel about the story. Okay. It's like I will draw the curtain here, because I said I want to stay 1 hour, and this is 1 hour 10 minutes, at least for a start. But mind you, if you have a best friend, mind the things you share with your best friend. Because let me tell you, that person you called your best friend, that person has another person that she called or he called best friend. You see how this life is. You have Mr. A as your best friend, and that Mr. A is not seeing you as his best friend. He's seeing Mr. C as his best friend. You see the way life is. So be careful of who you share your secret with. Be careful of who you draw close, because sometimes the worst thing that can happen to anybody is betrayal. Is very painful when somebody you felt that you trust betray you. It's painful. It can only take His grace for you to forgive that person. If a random person betray, you cannot call it betrayal now, because if a random person do you evil, you can endure it more than somebody that is very close to you. It's always painful. Very, very painful. So guys, I think I will close it here. Remember, this is African Folktales, Olubeauty African Folktales, and this is my first time of coming live. So if you want me to be coming live, you can drop it in my comment section or you message me. And again, in this my channel, this Olubeauty African Folktales, if you have any suggestion that can help us to grow, don't hesitate. Put it in the comment section or you message me direct. Anything you know that will help me, that will help us in this channel, anything you know, all my subscribers, anything you know that will help to grow this channel, don't hesitate. Put it in the comment section or you put it in DM me so that I will read it. And again, if you have story that you want me to share, because all the story I've been given in this channel, many of them are true life story, and it's what happened to people. But I'm not using their name, I'm not using their location. So if you have any story that you want me to share to the world, don't hesitate. Message me. I will call you. Then we will talk. You will give me the story and I will share it for other people to learn. Okay? So if you find my channel interesting, please subscribe. Share it with your family and friends. Even your enemy. Let them learn. Because if your enemy repents, it cannot be enemy again. All the attack you are receiving from that person will stop. Abi? Okay. This is Olubeauty African Folktales. Thank you for being there with me. Those that have been there with me, I say may God bless you. Thank you all for being there. So this is where we draw the curtain. Okay. Now I will say bye bye to everybody. Hmm? I've been waiting for answer. I'm not seeing any answer. I'm not seeing any message. So maybe today, all my subscribers, this one took them by surprise. Abi, this is a surprise something. So don't worry. The next one, I will pre-inform you people before we will come on. But if maybe in 2 weeks time, we will come live again, so that at least I will be doing it like this to master the whole thing. In 2 weeks time, we will come live again, just like that, small, before we start coming frequent. Okay. Now, bye bye to everyone. Bye. Bye.